Welcome to new student orientation for our dual enrollment students. I'm Ms. Black and I am the dual enrollment coordinator for Kershaw and Clarendon County. Today, we're going to give you some survival tips for being a dual enrolled student. Basically, how to be successful in your dual enrollment classes. Let's get started. Here are some tips for your success. On the first day of class, you're going to get a syllabus from your instructor. It's important that you learn your instructor's name and contact information. This information will be located on the syllabus. There are going to be times where you're going to want to contact your instructor. You may have questions, you may have concerns. It's important to remember this contact information. Also, write down and meet all assignment dates. As a college student, it's important that you turn in your assignments on time. Check your high school calendar and compare it with your Central Carolina Technical College calendar, especially for those who are taking classes during the fall and spring semesters. It's important to compare those calendars. Get a study buddy. You will find some of your high school classmates in these college courses. Go ahead and partner up with them and study together so that you can become successful. Come to school on time and stay in class. Central Carolina has an attendance policy, and it's important that you understand this policy. It's important that you come to class on time, and it's important that you stay in class. We're going to give you information and instructions on how to log into your CCTC portal. When you get these instructions, log in your portal often. This is where you will receive emails from your instructor, as well as important college updates. Also, if you find that you have problems or have questions, do not hesitate to talk to your instructor. Also, you can talk to your dual enrollment coordinator. Also, plagiarism is a big no. Cite your sources in your papers so that you are not flagged for plagiarism. Let's talk about textbooks. For those of you who need to purchase textbooks, review your student schedule and visit the Central Carolina Technical College bookstore link on our website. It is important. If you need textbooks and if you need to purchase these textbooks, please visit our bookstore link. Only purchase textbooks that are required for your class. Oftentimes, our courses have an inclusive access, which means you have access to the e-text and additional resources via D2L. And we will discuss D2L at a later time in this presentation. For those courses that have inclusive access, you will receive an invoice by the end of the semester. So please keep that in mind. We do have a number of courses that have inclusive access fees, and you will be invoiced for these fees by the end of the semester. When you purchase a book from the CCTC bookstore, do not rip off the plastic until you know for sure that you have the correct book. So verify and confirm that you have the correct textbook before you rip off the plastic. If you do rip off the plastic and you find that you do not have the correct textbook, you will not receive a full refund. So it's important to verify your textbook before ripping off the plastic. Let's talk about some services at Central Carolina Technical College. As a dual enrolled student, you do have access to these services. We have the Titan Learning Center, which is our tutoring center. The Titan Learning Center. It has free tutoring for you. So if you need tutoring in some of your classes or all of your classes, please visit our Titan Learning Center. We do have library resources for you to access. These resources are also located on your CCTC portal. We have computer labs at each of our campuses, and you can use those computer labs to do your homework and other assignments. We also have Central Carolina Technical College clubs that I do recommend that you join them. We also have our bookstore, which have different resources in there and items for you to purchase. We have our student center. Our main one is located at the Sumter campus, which is our main campus. And we also have some other areas in our outreach campuses where you can study, charge your devices, and even have lunch if you want to. We also have some financial services if you have any questions about fees or something about your financial aid, any questions that you may have, you can contact our financial services. And also, if you have any questions about your classes, please do not hesitate to contact your dual enrollment coordinators.
My name is Ms. David. I am the Dual Enrollment Coordinator at Central Carolina Technical College. I manage the Sumter and Lee County schools. Just want to talk to you about a few things for orientation. Withdrawals. A student will receive a withdrawal if they're in the course, they realize that things are not going well, they're not being as successful in the course as they would like to be. They have a conversation with the instructor to find out if they could redeem their grade, anything they could do to bring the grade up. If the instructor suggests you may want to withdraw because it doesn't look like you're going to pass this class successfully, you will then be given a form by the instructor. The instructor will fill out the form. You would fill out the form as well. You need to make sure the form is sent to your dual enrollment coordinator so that it can be processed. You will receive a withdrawal on your transcript. While a withdrawal does not affect your GPA, it will be listed on your transcript. You want to make sure that that withdrawal is completed prior to the withdrawal deadline. The withdrawal deadline is listed in your course syllabus provided to you by your instructor. Now, a withdrawal to excessive absences is a little bit different. We designate that as a WA. A WA means you stopped attending class or you just simply exceeded the amount of allowed absences, which could be a little different in an online class, and I will explain that later. The WA that you receive, it does not affect your college GPA. However, it may affect your high school GPA. You need to check with your high school about that. Again, the instructor will issue a WA when you have just stopped attending class or you have exceeded the amount of allowed absences. Now, as far as a WF, that means you have stopped attending class. However, it is beyond the withdrawal deadline date. So you no longer have the option of just a withdrawal or a WA. You will be issued a WF by your instructor. A WF is weighted as an F. It will negatively impact your college GPA as well as your high school GPA because, again, it is weighted as an F. You want to be aware of the withdrawal deadlines for each class. So you want to read through your syllabus. If you are unclear on what that withdrawal deadline is, please discuss it with your instructor. So again, you want to pay attention to your withdrawal dates. They are listed in your course syllabus. In order to receive a withdrawal from the course, you must first have a conversation with your instructor. They will complete a withdrawal form with you. You will complete and sign the form as well. You need to ensure that that withdrawal form is submitted to your dual enrollment coordinator before the withdrawal deadline so that it can be processed. An excessive amount of withdrawals on your transcript can negatively impact your financial aid eligibility post-high school graduation. So you want to make sure you do not have a transcript with an excessive amount of withdrawals because it can negatively impact you for financial aid eligibility. Again, as a reminder, some high schools review withdrawals as an F. You want to check with your high school to see what the policy is if you opt to withdraw from a course. Online classes. It is important that you understand how to access your online class as well as to submit any assignments. In order to access an online class, you have to log into your My CCTC, and that information has been given to you with your username. You set up your account, you log into My CCTC, and from there, you can log into your D2L. It is in the top left-hand corner, D2L. That is how you access your courses, whether they be online courses or face-to-face courses or Zoom courses. You need to make sure that you submit your work through D2L and on time. Again, I need to reiterate, you need to be aware of your due dates for your assignments, so be sure that you read through your course syllabus provided to you by your instructor. For online classes, the course syllabus, again, is in D2L. All of the information that you need is in D2L, so be comfortable with accessing D2L. In order to submit assignments in D2L, your instructor has assignment folders set up for you to drop your assignments into. You want to make sure that you meet all of your deadlines for your online classes, because with online classes, if you miss assignments, that is counted as an absence. So if you miss one assignment on Monday that was due, that's an absence. If you miss an assignment on Wednesday that's due, that's your second absence. So you want to make sure that you submit all of your assignments by the due dates, because your attendance does count in all Central Carolina classes. Read the content tab in your course in D2L. You want to make sure you read through it very carefully so that you understand the requirements of the course. You want to read through your syllabus. You want to read through any announcements that your instructor give you, because all of that is going to be important information for you to be successful with your classes. Face-to-face classes, again, use online as well to submit assignments. So you want to be familiar with D2L no matter what method of classes you take with us at Central Carolina. Zoom classes is one option that is very popular lately. So your instructor is on Zoom giving you your lecture, which you are responsible for sitting through that lecture, but you also are going to have to submit assignments through D2L. So be sure to be familiar with D2L and how to submit assignments and read through your course syllabus. If you have any questions with that, do not hesitate to reach out to your instructor and ask questions if you're unsure about what is in your syllabus. Here is just a snapshot of My CCTC. D2L for your courses can be accessed in the top left-hand corner. That's what's illustrated on this. There are several tabs here on this as well. As you can see up at the top, in the gold tab will take you through different services we have here at Central Carolina, our library services. Also, student life is a popular one because you can access information about our different clubs at Central Carolina as well. So just be familiar with My CCTC and the resources available to you. If you have any questions about anything that I've talked about in this video, please do not hesitate to send us an email at dualenrollment@cctech.edu. I do want to encourage parents as well as students to view the other links listed on the Central Carolina Dual Enrollment webpage. We do have one specifically for parents, some information regarding FERPA. So please take your time and read through our page. If you have any questions, again, do not hesitate to give us a call. Thank you very much for watching the presentation. Have a good day.